Hello friends, Arbu here. Here's not a single good guide for beginners in Super Royale, and today we have an update that will bring lots of you new players into our game. So today I'm making a guide for you to teach you how to basically fight, basically survive in this game if you're a complete newbie. So the very first thing that you need to understand about this game is that your character can constantly swap between two main states. State that is allows you to shoot and state that allows you to move and dodge. This change of states makes you very flexible on how you pick fights, how you treat meeting people. You can evade them, you can push them, you can do some counter offensive moves. And in turn, when you pick a fight with an opponent, especially close combat, the outcome of this fight is almost surely can be predicted because of which weapons you and your opponent use and which angle do you have next to each other. You also can see if your armor or your opponent armor is shattered. That means that when you pick a fight, you are allowed to dodge and evade to counterattack, and just push. And if you really want to survive and not die like an idiot and gain some kills, the very first, very important thing that you need to learn is to understand potential outcomes of your fight and swap between your states of evading and pushing properly. So the very first thing you need to understand to do that is that your body always changes its state not only by jump and stay. It also swaps your body position. For example, right now I'm standing vertical. That means that if I will be get shot from top or below, my body will stand that way that bullet will have a very small chance of hitting me. But if I will be getting shot from the left or the right, my body will gain lots of damage because I'm just standing not the proper way. But when you jump, your body instantly becomes horizontal, no matter you jump the common way or backwards way. That means that if you, for example, fight horizontally, you will gain lots of damage, but your dodges will instantly make you less hittable, and then again you land on your feet. If you're fighting horizontally, then if you jump, your body will be open, but the only thing that will really save you is that you will change your body direction. And if you shoot horizontally, it's hard to hit you, and it's hard to hit for you if your enemy also stands still. The best angle to actually deal damage is balanced, because from this perspective, no matter what will my opponent do, will he stand on a place, or will he jump, he will still have a pretty decent chances of getting hit, especially considering that his body always rotates. So if you really jump into somebody, this angle is best to gain damage, this angle is best to jump dodge, and this angle pretty much lets you shotgun him or to actually make a feint that will make him like shoot the other sides opposite that you're moving at. The tricks are a lot to dodge different ways from different angles. The very important thing that even newbies should understand is that backward jump, that jump that you do if you move backwards and then jump, it makes your body position go up and then go down immediately. That makes it that if you push somebody straight and you look away from him and you jump, your body position really change and makes you dodge very easily. That works really well against newbies. The other thing that you can use is invincibility dodge. You see, if you're standing above something and you jump like that, you become invisible. invincible. You cannot be hit by any bullet for half of a second, which is really useful if you just really chasing somebody like that, or you want to dodge somebody from below. But you don't really need to keep that in mind. The thing that you should keep in mind is that the very important thing in perceiving fights, in understanding fights, is that you should not try to be a hyper beast who just do everything very fast and doesn't understand what's happening. No, be the spectator of your own fights. Try to see how certain fights come out, how they end up, and once you start just basically understanding how each fight comes out, you will be able to use the very important advantage that Zari gives you. The most important advantage that you can gain out of the structure of Star gameplay is that you are really flexible. And I played this game for almost 7 years, and there was always one simple rule. If you see a newbie struggling, just tell him to dodge more. Because once a star player, no matter the skill level, starts actually dodging, start actually moving around, his survivability and kill count changes very fast. So try moving around, try different dodge, and if fights look terrible, evade. If fight looks very good, push. Try always changing these two states of evading and maybe counterattacking and pushing, because SAR is all about advantage. If you start fight with your opponent and you don't have advantage, that is comes from your angle, your weapon, and also who moves first, then you can just evade and try again. And if you, for example, come from the horizontal side on open space and you see your opponent from far away, of course you can't do much. You can't deal much damage. If he runs, he runs. So instead of picking fights that you can't win for sure really fast, don't try it. Try always picking fights that can end for your opponent for sure, and not just drain your resources, drain your time. If you want to attack somebody and kill him, approach vertically, for example, like that, because you will have less distance, or approach using your obstacles to gain close distance. The fights that you can win on horizontal long range are the fights that you play with revolvers and snipers, or maybe bows and crossbows. So that was pretty much only two very important advice for newbies. Just upgrade your perceptions of fight. Try to understand what is happening actually in your fight and how it will end up. And always mix these two states of evading and pushing. That was all. If you want some more info on how to play SAR, you can watch my other guides. For example, I have aiming guide, I have guide about dodges, I have some tournament strategies, and that's pretty much it. Enjoy the gameplay.